Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the inspirational Lady Noble 365. I trust that you are doing well, loving yourself and everyone around you. Today, I'd like to come to you with some words of inspiration and some words of encouragement. And I'd like to talk about being in situations that are difficult. And this topic is very broad, but I'm going to try to narrow it down. As usual, I was pondering, and Spirit put it on my heart to share this message with you because someone needs to hear this and simply know this. When you often find resistance or you're finding yourself in a situation that you feel is difficult or is hard or maybe change is happening around you in your, for example, with the economy, people, those who tune in and pay a lot of attention to inflation and deflation and, what's going up, what's going down, you often hear lots of conversations and people complaining about their lifestyle, the prices of things going up, et cetera, or either there's changes that needs to be made within their lives because of the inflation or the increase of things worldwide on many different levels. And I just want to make this message, to be mindful, whenever you find yourself in a difficult situation, whether it's involving something economically, finances, anything that you are finding a lot of difficulty in going within the flow or, being centered in a situation so that you're able to see yourself. The first word that came to my heart, the Spirit gave me was resistance. Oftentimes humans get into the habit of resisting change, resisting the idea of releasing and letting go. And so, as I was just speaking about inflation or, the economy, finances, as if the prices increase on things, that you are used to purchasing or enjoying, restaurants, eating out, et cetera, et cetera. From time to time, we're in a space, in a state of evolution here on the planet Earth. Things will be adjusting up and down, but in order to, remain in the flow and remain centered through the process, because you can only control you can only be willing to adapt and make those adjustments. So, Spirit wanted me to communicate, to be mindful of resisting change. If there's something that needs to be changed or altered in your life so that you are stress free, so that you aren't burdened, so that you aren't worried about how you're going to do this, how you're going to do that, you have to really be honest with yourself wholeheartedly, and just come to the grips and the truth of, okay, there's some things that need to be adjusted here. Maybe I can't go out and eat every day. Okay, maybe I don't need to go out and party on the weekend because I keep going to the ATM machine. you know. Different things. Maybe I don't need to go to the hair salon as much. I didn't say not at all. I said as much. Maybe I need to get on YouTube and look at that hairstyle, and maybe I need to learn how to wear my natural hair, or maybe I need to learn how to apply my own hair pieces. There's many things. Maybe I need to get some clippers and learn how to cut my own hair. Maybe your landscaper has raised their price. Maybe I need to buy my own lawnmower. Maybe I can start cutting my own lawn and saving that department. I'm just using those as examples. Or maybe I don't need to go to Starbucks or get a gas station coffee. Maybe I'll just buy coffee and make it at home. There's a lot of things, when it comes to adjusting to life, So get into the habit of not creating resistance. Be honest with yourself as well. Only you know your story, only you know your life. This topic is very broad, but I was trying to narrow it down. So the next time you find yourself in a situation, not just with living expenses or the economy, just with anything where there's resistance or you're just finding it hard to move forward and you're just scratching your head like, wait, I'm trying to get around this. Trust me, there is some form of resistance in the situation. You just have to be still and it will come to you. Spirit will give you the download, or have some quiet time to yourself, do some meditation, go outside, walk, whatever you need to do. But it will come to you, and trust me, you will identify and you will be able to recognize that's what it was. That's what it is. Maybe there's something I need to change here, but you have to be willing to be honest, to release, and stop the resisting, because some things just is what it is, and you can only control yourself. And so while you're here, I'm sure the goal is for you to live your best life. Everyone is doing the best that they can, and we're all from different places and backgrounds. Everyone's story is different. Everyone's purpose and mission is different. But be mindful of being resistant when the universe is calling you to make that change in your life. If you gamble, maybe you have to cut back on gambling. Maybe you can't spend as much. Maybe you have to quit altogether. I'm just saying, these are things that changes people don't want to make. Maybe you have 4 vehicles in your driveway, and none of them are paid off. Maybe you have to let go one and settle for 3. These are just examples. You have to be willing to make adjustments, and not be angry and upset about it. And the more that you grow into being honest with yourself, being willing to release what doesn't serve you or what isn't working for you, making the adjustments in life in all areas, not just your finances, in people, places, and things, you'll land on your feet quite more often than landing on your rear, on your bump, on your bum, on your ass. So that is my message of inspiration. I hope that you received it for your highest good. It's all about resistance. So don't resist what needs to be dismissed. Let it go and let it flow. One love. Ashe.